Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. One thing about Town Business, he's a fair guy and he calls it right down the middle. And I've always, pat my channel after calling it right down the middle, being fair. You know what I'm saying? Pulling no punches. At the end of the day, you going to make some people happy, then you going to make some people mad, and then you going to have some people right in the middle like, but I like that. But at the end of the day, I will give credit when the credit is due. Now, I will say this. You know how I like to put a spin on certain things and certain topics, and I just keep it 100. Now, in case you guys don't know, hopefully my man Coffee see this video because I would like for Coffee to give me his intake and my boy, the Pharaoh Speaks, and also my homeboy J Dog. I would like they input on this video. Now, in case you guys don't know, Joyner Lucas put out a video called Will, and he was paying homage to Will Smith. He basically did a music video, and I gotta admit, the beat is fire. And, the song is pretty cool. But am I gonna put that on my phone? Nope. I'm not a fan of Joyner Lucas, the person, because one, I think Joyner Lucas is a cornball, and I think he's a coon. Because anybody that try to solidify a white boy by saying Marshall Mathers is my nigga and Eminem ain't no nigga, he a white boy who's called black people niggas and niggers, and his whole, basically his whole history is a lie. His whole portfolio and his whole, that 8 Mile movie is a complete lie. The motherfucker ain't even really from Detroit. But nevertheless, he made a video paying homage to Will Smith, and I think that's cool. At the end of the day, my personal opinion on Will Smith, I do think that in the hip hop community, I think a lot of hip hop artists was unfair to Will Smith. Will Smith did a lot of good for hip hop, and he paved the way for certain artists, and he don't get enough credit just because Will Smith didn't use a whole bunch of profanity and talk about killing people and all that type of shit and selling dope and that didn't, for some way somehow that solidified you as not being a good rapper because you didn't cuss in your records, or you didn't, which it was really no difference. Will Smith was a talented rapper. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real. We let, you know, Caucasian people come in and destroy this music. Yes, them. Because at the end of the day, everything that they touch, they pretty much destroy it or ruin it or fuck it up. Because that's in their nature to fuck shit up. They can't help it. It's in their destructive nature. You know, but at the end of the day, the song by Joyner Lucas is called Will. And he paid homage to Will Smith, and I thought it was cool. Like I said, I don't have no problem with Will Smith, because Will Smith, he's done, he's done some good things. One thing I can say about Will Smith, unlike other people, he talks to black media. Keep in mind, he interacted with black media promoting Bad Boys for Life, and Bad Boys for Life is the highest grossing movie of 2020. And at the rate things are going, it may be the highest grossing movie of 2020 for a while. But nevertheless, Will Smith is okay in my book. Now, like I said, his wife, that's a different story. Look, at the end of the day, Will Smith ain't lost in the sauce. Now, is he super militant pro-black? No. But does he know he black? Yeah. Does he look out for the black community? Yes. He gave 200,000 to Farrakhan. That's damn near as black as you can get. So Will Smith can't be that bad. Could he do a little bit more? Yeah, probably so. But at the end of the day, is he doing his part? Yeah. You're not ever gonna really hear me go in that hard on Will Smith or Eddie Murphy, because Eddie Murphy has done a lot for the black community, despite what Bill Cosby say about him and other people. Eddie Murphy has done a lot for the black community as far as film, film goes. Like I said, he put everybody and their mama in Coming to America too. So then, he put out the Dolomite movie. But let me get back to Joyner Lucas. As you guys know, like I said, I'm not a big fan of Joyner Lucas. Because like I said, he decided to insert himself in the Eminem, Nick Cannon beef. And he made a fool out of himself by saying he gonna go get all these dudes to come after Nick Cannon. And that dude is soft as cottonelle tissue. That dude is a mark. Joyner Lucas is a mark. That dude is soft as tissue. But anyway, here go the funny thing. I wonder how his white hero, his white zaddy Eminem gonna feel about him paying homage to Will Smith. I'm gonna do another Eminem video probably at the end of the week on how Eminem could make it right with us to a certain degree, a little bit, what Eminem need to do for some of us to lay off of him. And that video is coming at the end of this week. Trinidad, just be prepared. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to say fuck Eminem for life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ever going to, fully support him. But I'm going to tell you something that Eminem can do to keep people off his back a little bit. But that video is coming towards the end of the week. But I will say this much. Joyner Lucas song Will, it's a solid track. Beat is cool. The lyrics is cool. But at the end of the day, Joyner Lucas is still a cornball to me, because that song, I'm Not a Racist, is a load of crap. But nevertheless, let me know what you think. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.